Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is B Code with Alpha Female Talk. First of all, I'd like to say good morning to everyone all over the place. Um, Thank you to those who watch my channel. Please subscribe, put your comments in the box, and have yourselves a wonderful day. So I was on in these YouTube streets this morning. I'm not gonna be on here long, but apparently there is getting ready to be a food stamp crisis for um, next month, possibly up until January. Hold on one second. So I saw I saw a woman. She was on this channel. They had this. She posted this. I don't know if this is TikTok. I don't use TikTok. But she posted this TikTok video, and she had some comments and some things to say about people who get food stamps. And as you can tell by my title, she asked, "What did you guys do with your food stamps for October?" Um, I watched this. I watched her full commentary on this, and I think a lot of people are misconstruing what she's saying. They're taking the message in the wrong way. But, however, her presentation could have been um, a tad bit better. But, those of you who work on yourselves constantly, which means working on ourselves daily, monthly, weekly, monthly, yearly, whatever, it's necessary so that we grow and we thrive better than we did even yesterday, than last month, than last year. We're supposed to constantly be doing things in our lives to better ourselves, which means, um, we don't sit around consistently and wait for people to do things for us. I do believe in getting help. I do believe in asking for help. I do believe in reaching out to the government if you find yourself, you know, not being able to do it all by yourself. Um, I do believe in asking, right? God says, ask and you shall receive. However, if we aren't working alongside of the government and God to better ourselves, we're going to stay in the same rut year after year after year after year. And then when the people that are helping you see that you aren't helping alongside of them, they pretty much, they're like, nope, I mean, I got another child. No, um, just like you do your kids, it's time for you to get up and get out and get your own, get out, pack your shit and get out. Right. Um, Basically, this is what the government is doing. They're saying, you know what? Nope, get your shit and get out. Um, Go try to do it on your own. However, as parents, the government is some people's parents. In the next few months, they do have a little sympathy for you, um, empathy, and they say, okay, come on home. I see you tried. I'll start to help you again. This same this same thing happens over and over and over and over again, because this isn't the first time the government has stopped food stamps, denied food stamps, decreased food stamps. They've decreased benefits, they increased benefits. They've done it here, they've done it there, and they have to do it according to the budget. Right now, a lot of people are blaming the government, but it is not this current administration that fucked up. And I just have to put it out there. That was the previous administration giving away $5,000 in food stamps. Um, you get food stamps. You get food stamps. You get food stamps. Everybody gets food stamps. You get cash benefits. We'll pay your rent for a year. We'll send you guys to school for free. And it didn't have shit to do with the American people. So now we are suffering the benefit. The we are now suffering the repercussions of the previous administration's actions. So that's on a macro level. Let's break it down to a micro level. What this woman is saying is that you basically did the same thing the previous administration did, but inside of your own home. What you did was you did not prepare for rainy days, just like what happened with COVID. You did not save. She said you did not stock up your pantry. What did you do with your food stamps for October? What did you do? What have you been doing with your food stamps since you have been receiving them? That is a legitimate question in order to get you people thinking, right? We know what people are doing with the massive amounts of food stamps they get. They're buying some food here and they're selling some food stamps over there, right? Um, it's kicking back, getting free services, and then not doing the appropriate thing with them, or 100% the appropriate thing with them. This woman has a legitimate point. Now let me break down to you what she's saying. Okay, this is a woman who knows struggle. I can tell this is a woman who knows every day it's not steak, shrimp, and lobster. Okay, it's not even pizza unless we make it ourselves. This woman appears to me to be frugal because I'm a little bit frugal, right? But let me break down what she is saying, because I think she's getting a raw deal for asking questions that should make you go, okay, yeah, what did I do with my food stamps for October? What did I do with my food stamps the month before October and the month before that, that now has me getting ready to suffer a food crisis, right? That's a legitimate question. So it should make you think, and then it should make you, if you get food stamps back, it should make you say, what am I going to do with my food stamps that I'm going to get in January? Okay, I'm going to stack my pantry, like she said. I'm not going to sell my food stamps. I am going to do what I'm supposed to do, right? She said $1,100 in food stamps. She said, do you know how long I can make $1,100 in food stamps last? Yes, baby girl, I know, because if I got $1,100 in food stamps, I pretty much, I don't know, I think I'd have a room full of canned goods, vegetables, meats, raviolis, spaghettis. If I had, children like that, that's what I would have. I would have, what else would I have? I don't know. I'd probably, having sold some of those food stamps, did you guys buy a deep freezer? You're supposed to have a deep freezer. You should have all kinds of meats and all kinds of different things in a deep freezer if you're getting that much money in food stamps. You should not ever be in a position where you do not have food to feed your kids. Why are you guys planning month to month instead of planning every 3 months with your food? Right? If you're in a position to where you don't have a job and you can't maintain yourself, your food, you should have at least 3 months worth of food in your home, especially if you have children. Canned goods, meats. This lady is absolutely right. I would broaden the question. What the fuck have you guys been doing with your food stamps since you got them? Not in fucking October, since you got them. What have you been doing? Right? But anyway, let me break down what she's saying.
November. And then she captioned, or description of her video says, people are eating her up.
What did you do with October's food stamp money? What did you do? Did you stock up on pantry items and try to shop smartly? Or did you just go buy a bunch of processed garbage? By the way, you can thank the Democrats for the government being shut down and your benefits not coming through for November.
That's exactly what I said. But let's break down this toast that she's eating. She said, have you guys ever had peanut butter and butter toast? It's fabulous, right? What she's saying is that You guys are going out, and hey, it's your choice. I mean, it's your choice. That's the way your mama raised you. She raised you to on garbage. She raised you not to be financially savvy. She raised you um not to think ahead. Why is it this woman's fault that she has her opinion, and she might not be helping you? So if the shoe fits, wear it. If the shoe doesn't fit, obviously you can't wear it. So those of you that have been doing the correct things with your food stamps, she is not talking to you, right? um the people that have that have jobs and that can maintain their food budget and the food in their home, she's not talking to you. Let people talk so that they can benefit the ones that do want to receive this message. Honey, listen, baby girl, I will make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in a minute. No shame in my game. Okay. We have gotten society and all these people have gotten us to the point where peanut butter and butter toast is poor people's food. No, bitch, that's food. Okay. We have gotten to the point in society where we think we are supposed to be given steak and lobster. We're supposed to be eating steak and lobster all the time. What's wrong with a beef hot dog? Right? What's wrong with frying up some frozen hamburgers out the package? What's wrong with frying our own chicken? We have gotten to the point in society where these foods that help us maintain our finances are no longer good for us, right? It kind of doesn't make any sense. So what she's saying is that, ma'am, turn around, look in your kitchen, go and take a food inventory so that you can make this food stretch until the government is able to assist you again. What she's saying is that you guys got food in your home. It's just not the food that you have been wasting your food stamps on. You got some peanut butter in the house. You got some bread. You got something in the can. You got some flour. You got some sugar. You got some water. You probably got some potatoes. You got some things laying around from when you was cooking all that steak and lobster and shrimp and different things of that nature. When you had that man coming over and you was cooking him, making him scallop potatoes, some scratch and different things. You got that. You got some cornbread in your cabinet. You have a lot of those things. You can put some meals together. You got some meat in your freezer. You guys, your kitchen is not bare, and if it's bare, then that's a shame that you have absolutely no food in your kitchen, in your cabinets. No, no, no. What she's saying by eating this toast is that, hey, it might not be steak. It might not even be a piece of chicken. It might not even be a hot dog, but you know what? It's some food that I'm able to put in my mouth to curtail the hunger groans from my stomach. And this is what she's saying. Don't be afraid to eat some toast. Don't be afraid to open up a can of corn. Don't be afraid to eat the things that you feel like you're too good to eat anymore. Don't feel like you're too good to put a meal together. Right? Don't I mean, and then people's resolution to this problem is to go out and steal food from Walmart and get arrested. Now you're in jail. Now your kids are in foster home. I mean, what a way to be thinking. Oh, I'm going to go to Walmart and get my food. I don't give a damn what nobody say. And I'm gonna have somebody with me so that if you try to touch me, what? It's gonna be a Jet2 holiday for you. What, ma'am, sir? If you're gonna go think you're gonna go out here and steal food, you're gonna be arrested on some dumb shit. Half of y'all kids is at school all day anyway. What's the fucking problem? Half of your kids are at school and they're eating. They have breakfast and lunch. Come home and make them something. Put them a meal together for dinner. Even if it has to be what if we're talking about feeding our kids. What are kids really eating? Chicken nuggets, French fries, right? You could put some French fries together, put some cheese on them and some ketchup. That's a meal. I mean, really. Baked potato with sour cream. Like, what are these kids really eating that it is so necessary for you to run out and go and steal and put yourself in jail in another situation that's ridiculous? You're already in one situation you can't afford to feed yourself nor your kids. Now you're going to put yourself in a position where you're going to end up in jail, and somebody else has to now take care of these kids that you went out here to commit crime to feed when it wasn't even all that bad. You got something in there. So it just kind of, it doesn't make any sense to me that now you would put yourself in a position where you have to face theft charges because you didn't do what you knew you were supposed to be doing with your food stamps in the first doggone place. Like I said, if I got $1,100 worth of food stamps, I would have a damn room from the floor to the ceiling full of food. So I mean, really, let's think about what we're doing.
Looks like you're going to be going to the food pantry for your Thanksgiving meal. I know a lot of food pantries hand out turkeys for Thanksgiving. All the sides and trimmings too.
And then she's eating a fucking piece of toast. You guys are hot and mad and ready to cut her fucking head off because she's eating a fucking piece of toast. I can't even eat a piece of toast. You know why? Because I don't even have a fucking toaster. Okay? You're mad because she's eating bread. Something that you can actually cook from scratch in your home. If you took the time to learn how to do it, then you wouldn't be so damn dependent on the grocery store to supply you your bread. She's eating a fucking piece of toast. How sensitive are you, motherfuckers? A piece of fucking toast. She's not sitting there eating a steak and lobster talking about, you guys are going to be eating from the food pantry. She's eating fucking toast. She's trying to show you that if you only have toast, peanut butter, and butter in your home, you can make something to eat to put in your stomach. This is what she's saying. How dumb are you? She's actually showing people that it is okay to not be eating steak, lobster, shrimp. Right? That's what she's showing you. Sometimes people need a visual of it's okay. A visual of it's okay. I got on some Walmart tennis shoes. It's okay to not be wearing Jordans, Nikes, and all these different expensive tennis shoes and Kanye West tennis shoes, shit like that. That's an example. She has on a t-shirt, an old t-shirt. It's okay to not be wearing Gucci and Prada and different things of that nature. Her nails aren't even done. It's okay not to have your nails done. She doesn't have any makeup on. It's okay to not have any makeup on. Sometimes people need a visual of it's okay to not have all these things that people consider luxurious out here in this world. It is okay. It's okay to feed your kids a peanut butter and fucking jelly sandwich. It's okay to feed them a peanut butter and honey sandwich. I love peanut butter and honey toast. Right? I love peanut butter and jelly. It's okay. Feed your kids what you have in the home. Do not go out here stealing from the stores, robbing the stores, going out with baskets full of groceries, because now you're creating a whole nother situation that doesn't need to be. This woman is very smart. What?
Lots of food pantries. You better figure it out. I'm sick of hearing you complain, honestly. You ever have this?
Right. She's sick of hearing you complain because she knows you're complaining because your ego is busted, because you're getting your food stamps cut off and you've been bragging for months and months and probably even years about how much food stamps you've been getting, and you've been selling food stamps and you've been doing this and you've been doing that. Now you can't do it. Now your ego is hurt. You motherfuckers got bread in your house. You got bread, bagels, if you smart, all that shit. You got the basics. Come on, you people are coming at this woman like you don't have not one fucking ounce of food in your home. All you got is a fucking I don't know, a can of corn. That's all you got. Cut it out. You guys got fucking food in your refrigerator. Just like she said, what did you do with your food stamps in fucking October? Everybody don't even get their food stamps on the same day. I mean, I don't know if they changed it, but everybody don't even get their food stamps on the same day. So what about the people who have gotten their food stamps in the middle of October? You mean to tell me you and your kids ate up all that fucking food from October? You mean to tell me in September you ate up all the food? You're eating up everything in your house month to month. So at the end of November, with your November food stamps, or the end of September for your September food stamps, you ate up all that food. You ain't got a stitch of food in your house. Your cabinet is fucking bare. Your refrigerator is bare. All the ketchup, all the hot sauce, all the mustard, all the mayonnaise is gone. You don't have not an egg. You don't have no milk. You don't have no flour. You don't have no sugar. Everything is fucking gone. You don't have shit. It's fucking bare. And now you're not getting any food stamps for October. So now you're going to starve? Bullshit. Y'all out here acting like you have fucking nothing in your kitchen. What about the people, the homeless people out on the street, those are the people that don't have fucking nothing. They don't have a refrigerator to put food in. So they're living day to day on trying to get some food. How fucking, what? No. Cut it out.
As a meal, I'm eating peanut butter and butter on toast. Absolutely delicious. You should try it. And not for nothing, I saw this woman that said she was getting $1,100 a month in food stamps. Do you know how long I could make $1,100 in food stamps last in this?
Baby, show me. Show me. I want to see. This is another thing that we don't know how to do. We don't know how to shop. We don't know. People just don't know how to fucking shop. If you ain't got it like that to where you can just throw whatever you want in your fucking basket, you need to be planning out your meals. You need to be planning out your meals. Like, what are you doing? Wasteful. Being wasteful. We got a lot of waste that goes on in this world. There's a lot of fucking waste. People are so wasteful. And what you have been doing since you have gotten food stamps is you have been wasteful. And so now the government is in a position to where they have to redo their budget, and they have to try and compensate for all the damn free food stamps and money that they gave out to people. You know, who do you think is footing the bill for these food stamps? People that got jobs. Money is being taken out of people's checks that have jobs to go towards these food stamps and these cash benefits that people are getting. So what you mean? Shouldn't we be the ones that's upset? Y'all got free medical, food stamps, and cash benefits. You got Section 8. You got all this shit. And you're still ungrateful. You can't even be like, okay, well, you know, the government has had my back all this time. We're going through a crisis. Let's go ahead and let's try to manage through it, work through it with the government until they can, you know, get things right again, and stay home and fucking behave yourself. Behave yourself. Until the government, they need an opportunity to get this shit together. I don't know. Go to Kamala Harris' house and ask her for some goddamn food. I'm sure her pantry is full of fucking food that she don't even eat because she sits out and probably eats at expensive restaurants. Her meals is probably $1,000 a fucking plate.
House. There's two of us, but I do have my son over every once in a while, or my daughters over once in a while to eat. I feed them too, and we always got food in our house, no matter what. I would take a third job. I have 2 jobs. I would take a third job if I had to, just to make sure my kids ate.
Now, this is a woman with integrity. I bet you guys don't even know what that word means. This is a woman that has integrity. She does what she's supposed to do, even though nobody is watching. She does what she's supposed to do, even though nobody is helping. She said she'd take a third job to feed her kids. She didn't say, I will go out to Walmart and start stealing to feed my kids. No, she said, I would take on a third job. And those of you who are receiving food stamps and different things of that nature, because there's a lot of working people receiving food stamps as well. It's a lot of working people that are receiving food stamps. In my opinion, a person that's working should even be getting food stamps. Those food stamps should be given to the people who can't get a job. They're the ones that need help. You got the government is helping a lot of people that have jobs. They're still getting food stamps even though they have a job. No, ma'am, couldn't be me. So no, you need to be working with the government instead of sitting here. Now you getting ready to make these officers work 10 times over again to come and get your ass because you stealing groceries when it's real crimes and shit out there happening. But you want to feed your face with some food that you can't even afford to buy for yourself, and then be mad at the government because they need a little time to get shit together.
What are you doing for your kids besides coming on the internet and bitching that you don't have any money in your food stamps account?
100% right. What are you doing? What are you doing? Have you taken inventory of your kitchen? Have you taken inventory of your food pantry or cabinets or whatever? Have you? This is a time where you supposed to pull all the food out, put it on the table, and say, "How we gonna make this shit last until I don't know, November? I don't know, fucking December." Did you go and look online? Because I know you niggas got cable and internet. Did you look online and see what food pantries is around in your area? Have you looked to see what kind of food resources that's going to be out there? Because there are going to be food resources out there to where you do not have to go and steal from the store. But you guys are so prideful. You guys are so prideful. You too good to stand in the food pantry line. You too good to go to the church and ask them for food. You too good for all that, right? You don't want your friends to see you in the food pantry line, huh? You don't want them to see that, huh? Yeah, okay. When I was on here, I even saw this video where this man was saying, "Hey y'all, don't buy no pussy yet. Don't buy no pussy yet. Wait till November. You know, pussy prices is gonna go down." No, motherfucker. If it was me, pussy prices would be going up. No, nigga. I got 6 mouths to feed, bitch. Pussy costs 400 over here. I don't know, whatever. Pussy prices not finna go down. They finna go up. Y'all better raise them fucking pussy prices. Don't let these niggas come out here and try to give you $20 for some coochie. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just keeping it 100 because if it was me, no nigga, no. This is a time for you hoes, all you women to band together, raise them fucking coochie prices. Them coochie prices need to be raised up. Now it's not just him feeding you, it's him. Now you got to feed your kids. So no, honey, coochie prices should be going up and not down.
Now it is making sense why they are dragging her up.
Okay, no, it's not making sense, ma'am. It's not making sense. She is 100% right. It's just that the way she put the message out there. But if you're smart, you understand exactly what she's saying. If you've ever struggled and done the right thing through the struggle, not go out and rob the fucking stores, you understand what she's talking about. Okay. Like I said, you guys want to put yourselves in a whole nother trick bag because you can't buy steak and lobster, some fucking shit you don't even deserve to eat anyway. Because you're not doing nothing. You're halfway taking care of your kids, like these men be saying.
This message is for all the people that are complaining that they're not getting their food stamps for November.
I want every bad thing that has ever happened to a human being.
Now, this is nasty. This is nasty work from this man. This is very, very nasty work. And I want to block everything he's saying that he wants to happen to this woman. I want to block everything he's saying, and I want that woman to receive the opposite. I want that woman to receive so much good luck in her life that she don't know what to do, because I can tell this woman and her family have struggled. I can just look back into I can just look back into her history and see the struggle of her and her children. And I wish this woman nothing but the best. I just have to put that out there. This is nasty work from this guy with his fucking nails painted. This is nasty work.
It happened to you.
It already has. The woman, we can tell. We can look at her and tell. She's saying she will work 3 jobs. I think what she got, she probably have 2 jobs right now, busting her ass. No, no, no. This is nasty work. I hate to play it, but I want to play it just to show you the nasty work from this man. What's everything that's coming out of his mouth? What's not coming out his mouth? Let's listen.
Everything. Everything. I want you to suffer heartbreak so bad that it drops you to your knees. I want you to suffer being betrayed by every friend you've ever had. Every friend.
Let me tell you, she probably has suffered so bad to where she's dropped to her knees and cried, right? None of her friends will turn on her because I can guarantee you this is a woman that probably has helped all of her friends if they were in need and when they were in need. I bet you she has gone into her cabinets and she has given food for her friends and their children. I bet she has given clothes to her friends and their children. I bet you she has allowed people to stay in her home to help them get on their feet. I bet you she has done all of that. You know why? Because she's fucking eating toast. People that eat toast, they have good hearts. I'm just going to put it out there. People that eat peanut butter and butter toast have good hearts. They have helped so many people in their lives. It ain't even funny. So no, sir, I doubt if her friends will be turning on her.
I want money taken from you. I want your husband to leave you. I want your kids to disown you. I want every.
But listen, okay, so instead of these black men, we're just gonna put it out there because it was a black man who was saying, "Don't buy pussy this month. Wait till next month. Buy pussy. Pussy price is gonna go down." Look at how they're using the situation. They're planning to use the situation already to manipulate women. Coochie, that's on their mind. Coochie. Not feeding the kids, right? I want to see how many black women come on here and say that the nigga that they was fucking came in their homes and put food in their refrigerator for their kids. I'm gonna wait for those videos. I'm gonna wait, girl. This dude took me out on a day, girl. Why he come to my house with 4 packages of chicken wings, some flour, some oil, some canned vegetables, some cornbread. Why, girl? Some milk, some cereal, girl. Why he come to my house with a and filled up my refrigerator, girl, and then took me out on a date to eat, knowing that my food stamps got cut off? Why he do that, girl? That's what I'm waiting to hear. That's what I'm waiting to hear. How many of these black men came to the aid of these women with children who so-called don't have no food in their homes? Those are the videos that I'll be waiting for. I'll be on this YouTube every day waiting for those videos.
Every bad thing that has ever happened to another human being happened to you.
But instead of him to get on here and say, fellas, our women and our children are getting ready to go through suffer a hardship. Let's get together and let's make sure that our women and our children don't suffer. Let's make sure, I don't care if it's $50 of groceries from the store. You know, I don't care if all you had was enough to feed her and her kids dinner for the night. Fellas, let's get out here and help. Let's do anything you can for these women. If you know a woman that got her food stamps cut off and you're dating her or whatever, or you're interested in her and ask them about if they got food stamps or not, and do they need food. Fellas, let's get out here and help these women and children. That's what the fuck he's supposed to be saying, but he worried about a woman on the internet eating toast, giving her opinion about how stupid you people are for not planning ahead. You see the stupidity that we get out here in this world? So we got the pot calling the kettle black. Okay, yeah.
And I'm saying this, I want you to look in my face. That's why I stitched your video so that you would know exactly who said this. It was me. I want every bad thing that has ever happened to another human being happen to you.
That's nasty work. That's nasty work. And I block that. That's nasty work. Sir, do you understand the demons that you are summoning upon this woman? Why would you fix your lips to say that? And this woman has probably done nothing but help people throughout her life. Why aren't you wishing that on the rapists and murderers and the child molesters, right? And the drug dealers that are out here destroying? Why aren't you wishing that on the motherfuckers that's out here actually committing some real crimes? And then all those crimes that these people are committing, you're wishing that on this woman? That's nasty work.
And at the end of it, I wanted to break you so bad, so very, very bad, that you are not able to recover. Ever. I do.
That's nasty work. Sir, where's your mother? We need to report him to his mama. Daddy probably wasn't nowhere around, but we're going to report it. We're going to find your daddy and we're going to report it to him too. We're going to report you to your parents. Let's start doing that. Let's start reporting these niggas to their parents. They have the audacity to be like, oh, this is a woman I'm not going to I wouldn't take home to my mama. Nigga, you shouldn't go home to your mama either. The type of person you are, you shouldn't be in your mama's face either. The type of disgusting individual some of these niggas are. What you mean I ain't taking you home to my mama? Nigga, you shouldn't go home there either. You ain't fit to go home to your mama either. All the nasty shit you've been out here doing in the world. The massive amount of women you've been fucking and sucking on. I'm not taking her home to my mama. Nigga, you shouldn't go home. You shouldn't take yourself home to your mama. The fuck?
I wish nothing but the worst for you. Nothing but the worst for you. Only a person with no soul would think it is perfectly
no. Well, let's let him finish.
Okay to ask people about food stamps while they're eating
a piece of toast. She's literally eating a piece of toast. If she had a feast on her table and her family was around giggling, laughing, taking pieces of a chicken that she baked off and put it on plates. They had macaroni and cheese. They had green beans and corn and potatoes and they had all kind of cakes and cookies and pies and shit on the table. And then she's eating. They're eating and she's talking about, what did y'all do with y'all food stamps last month? I'd have a problem with that. Because then that would be her bragging that, look at all this food I have. Ha ha. Your food stamps are cut off. You don't have any. But that's not what that woman was doing. She was eating a piece of toast. She was saying, listen, it don't matter what the fuck it is you're putting in your mouth, as long as you got something to put in your mouth and put in your kid's mouth. That is what she is saying. Okay? You lead by example. And yes, your mama, when you go to your mama house and your mama, you ask your mama, can I get $40 to get the kids something to eat? What the fuck is your mama gonna ask you? Bitch, what did you do with your food stamps last month? She gonna tell you, you didn't spend your food stamps right now. You coming over here expecting me to feed you and 6 kids? What nigga is you fucking? Can you get some money from him? Where's your baby daddies? Are they paying child support? Can you get some? She gonna ask you the same motherfucking question. But she gonna be eating her bacon and her eggs and her toast and she gonna be drinking her orange juice and having her cup of coffee, and she gonna be asking you, bitch, what did you do with your money, your food stamps last month? Your mama gonna ask you the same question. Your daddy gonna ask you the same question. No, he gonna ask you a different question. Ain't you got a boyfriend? He ain't got no money to feed all 6 of your kids. Oh, he's just fucking you and feeding you, and he'll give a damn about them kids, right? So he's getting all the benefits from you, but he ain't taking care of the responsibilities that come with you. Your daddy gonna ask you that. Where's the nigga you fucking? They're gonna feed you. They'll probably your mama will probably give you the $40. Your daddy will probably reach in his pocket. Your mama will probably say, okay, well, go in here and get you one of the packs of chicken. You know what I'm saying? Get you a loaf of bread. Go ahead and take you, about 7 of them potatoes. She gonna pack you up a to-go bag for you and them kids. She gonna ask you that question. Your daddy gonna ask you that question. What the fuck have you been doing with your food stamps? And what did you do with your fucking food stamps last month that you have absolutely none left and you can't feed these kids? She gonna say, you mean to tell me you don't have shit in your kitchen? You don't have nothing in your refrigerator. Your cabinets are bare. And a good mother would say, let me come over to you. I'm coming. No, matter of fact, I'm about to get off this phone. I'm about to come over to your house and I'm about to show you how to manage the rest of this food you got in your house to possibly last you. And wherever you're lacking, then I'll help you. That's what a real mother would do. Because obviously she failed to do that, or if she did do that, you failed to receive the message, and you got out here in society and you got with these friends and these people, and you done fucked off how you supposed to be running your life, trying to keep up with the motherfucking Joneses. But anyway, we're gonna continue this later because I gotta go. Eat y'all some toast. I do it. I do it. I don't have steak and lobster all the time. I don't have bacon and eggs all the time. And if I do, it's because I work damn hard to eat it, to be able to afford to buy it and eat it. So, have yourselves a good day. I'll be back. I ain't done with him. I'll be back.